sweet Georgia Brown. Welcome back, everybody. I am Fiddle and Johnny. Welcome to my Fiddle channel and Magic Review. Today we are going to take a look at a hot new product called Stacked. It's basically a transformation effect where you take a deck of cards, pull them out of a card box, and boom, show all the cards, and in a second they all convert to big bills. So I'm going to open up the package. Hopefully they've sent me a big wad of cash in here, and I'll be able to perform the effect. So stick around. I'm going to open it up, practice, come back to you and let you know what I think. Thanks. We'll see you shortly. Thank you for being here. I am really glad to see you again. I appreciate each and every one of you who've been coming back to the channel. And for you, if you're new, thank you for coming. Make sure you're checking out some of the earlier videos that I have done and the product reviews. I hope that they're good quality and that you'll enjoy them enough that you'll keep coming back. So anyway, let's get right into it. Today I'm doing a really hot product called Stacked by Uday, Jadugar, and Dearman. It's a super product, what I mean by that, it seems like it's really hot, seen it a lot on social media. Even Shin Lim is posting it to his page, so folks are curious about, will I be able to do it and what does it look like? So in effect, as I stated earlier, it's pretty simple. You show a deck of cards and you convert that deck of cards into hard cold cash. So let's talk about what you get. You're going to get a streaming video that is 1 hour and 3 minutes and 25 seconds long. So it's pretty long given what you get in terms of the simplicity of the gimmick and the routines. But you're also then going to get the gimmick, which is essentially cards that convert into cash. And I'll show this to you in a second and talk a little bit about more of that. But let's first talk about the instructions. The quality of the instructions are good. High quality, probably 4K, or at least a good high resolution. It's straight on, just like this camera type of a shot, and close-ups of the hands when necessary. The thing that you need to know about the instruction is it is super detailed. Now, it's almost too detailed to a fault, but it's a good thing. And here's why I think it's a good thing. If you're going to do this on social media, I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's pretty easy to perform, and you can manage your angles and make sure you get a great shot before you post it. However, if you're going to do this in real life, despite that there's simplicity with this and how it's performed, there are lots of angle issues and there's challenges of how you get into the effect. Now, there's nothing there that can't be overcome, and it's where I really appreciate the instruction because it doesn't shy away from what the challenges are with performing this and gives super detailed instruction to ensure that you know how to get in to the effect, what the angles are, and how to manage those. So it's really great in that respect, but it is good to know those before you go into it in terms of purchasing this. On the instruction, there's 3 routines. And when I say there's 3 routines, they sell it as 3 routines, but it's essentially a variation on the single routine of the transformation. One is without a card box, one's with a card box where you pull the cards out of a card box, and the third one is doing it on a tabletop, and you can choose to use a card box or not. So essentially, that's what the effects are that are taught. Let's talk about the gimmick. I'm not going to be bashful or shy about showing you this. They were generous and they just sent me hard cold cash. It was really nice of them. They sent me some Benjamins here, like Benjamins and Georges and Franklins and Jeffersons and Rileys and Aidens, all types of different denominations of cash. So, which is really awesome. Now, I'm assuming it's pretty obvious this is fake money. And I've seen a lot of folks asking questions about it's really fake looking, or does it look fake, or does it use real cash? Well, obviously they're not going to send you a stack of real cash, but it does look like a stack of real cash, which is kind of nice, which you might want to use for its own effect. But let's talk about that in terms of the gimmick. This it's a good quality gimmick, in my opinion. This is sturdy, and you're going to get a lot of use out of this gimmick. Will it last a lifetime? No, it's not going to last a lifetime. I think if you're thinking about this product and thinking about how long is it going to last, I would think of this in similar products. Like I purchase, now I'm forgetting what the name of the gimmick is, a Svengali deck. When I use a Svengali deck, it has a lifetime. This is very similar in terms of what I would think about its lifetime. Would be similar to that of a Svengali deck. So it's good, in my opinion, with that sort of a thing. Let's talk about the appearance of these being fake. I have zero concerns about the fact that these are fake, because I think I can manage my crowd from the appropriate distance, and that they will not detect that they are fake money. And even if they detect that they're fake money, the effect is what they're experiencing, and that will be what they are focused on. So anyone out there, and again, this is my opinion, who are asking the questions about the fakeness of the money and it doesn't look real, I think from a magician's point of view, that is easy to overcome. And even if you can't overcome it, the effect should be powerful in and of itself, that's what they focus on. So, and there, you can take a look at it. The one thing I will point out is when you look at this gimmick, there is, this is what I would say, it's flat on the front, but on the back, and this is to make sure that they're durable, there is a little bit of a sheen. So again, I don't know if your spectators are going to notice it, but I think you can manage that well enough in terms of, you know, that there's one side that's got a flat side, and this side there's a little bit of sheen on the money. I don't want to spend too much time putting it in the camera and giving away too much, but I think what you should be concerned about, or the appropriate question is, are they fake? Are they so fake that they can't be used? And in my opinion, absolutely not. I have no concerns about using this in a real life performance, given that it's fake money. So let's talk a little bit about what the pros are. It works as advertised. So that's good. There's no lying in this. The instructions are fantastic and doesn't hold back from what the challenges are. The gimmick, I think, is realistic. I was going to say it's easy to perform, but that's not actually true. It's easy to perform if you're doing it on social media, and it will require practice when you're doing it in real life, because there are certain ways that you hold and manage the gimmick that do require a little bit of time to make sure that you're just managing your gimmick properly so it doesn't give it away what's going on. A nice thing I would also say, the pro, is that you can show your gimmick on both sides, and there's no arts and crafts. It comes already to come out of the box and to perform. It does talk about if you wanted to make it yourself, but for me, I think, why would I make this myself? It's way labor intensive, and you got somebody who can do it already and does it every day, and would go that route instead. Also, another pro is it's super visual, so if you like fast visual effects, this is really for you. And if you really like to do social media, it's one of the, just a really good product for social media. Let's talk about what the cons are. It's a one-trick pony. It does the transformation from cards to dollar bills, American dollar bills. It cannot be handed out, and I would say there's lots of angle issues. And when I say lots of angle issues, anytime you're doing magic that has angle challenges, this falls right into that category, and you need to be comfortable managing angles. It cost $30. I think for the quality of this gimmick, $30 is really good. I think that's very reasonably priced when I consider what it took to manufacture these. and make them that there are other products that are of poorer quality, in my opinion, that cost more than $30. So I think $30 is very reasonable for this. I don't know that I'd want to pay a lot more, and I feel like if I was paying less, that that would be ridiculous. So it's priced right. Here's what I really think you need to know about this product. Easy for social media and great for social media. If you're going to perform it in real life, you need to practice because there are angle issues and there are challenges getting into the effect. It's easy getting out of the effect, but getting in, I think, can be a little bit of work, and you need to manage your angles. And I would also add, like, it needs to fit your character. Like with any product I review, you have to think about, how would this fit into my existing repertoire of things that I perform? I do think if you're like a casual performer, not a professional, and you like to do tricks occasionally for your friends, this is great. You're out hanging out with your friends at a bar, or they're hanging out at the house or apartment, or you're in school and you want to impress your friends with a big wad of cash, or convert your cards to cash. I think it's a great effect as long as you can perform it well enough. But that is something to think about, your character, and does it fit in there with that. So here's what I'd say. I've noticed when I've looked up this product and in the forums that people have lots of questions about it. If you have questions, go ahead and put down in the comments what your questions are. I won't be bashful in answering those. I want to make sure that you're making the best choices possible for you, and that you understand as much as possible what you're getting before you spend your money on any of these products. So I think that's it for now. I really do appreciate all of you watching this video, and I thank you for returning. I thank those who have subscribed. It is very much appreciated. So anyway, I'm Fiddlin' Johnny, and thanks for being here, and remember to keep fiddling around with your magic. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.